Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Tess. Today I'm going to be making a jumbo pant. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly do that and let's get right into the video. For this tutorial, I'll be making use of 3 yards of Ankara print. So we're going to be cutting out the front first. To cut out the front, you need to fold your fabric into 2. So guys, to know the amount of fabric to fold, it's your hip divided by 4, then you add extra inches to it. So I added extra 8 inches to mine, but you can add 7, 5, 6, depending on how free you want the pant to be. So from the starting point, you can minus 2 inches for your band if you don't want your palazzo very high waist, but I like mine very high waist. So from the starting point, I'm going to chalk my crotch measurement. To get my crotch is my hip divided by 4 plus extra 1 inch. So the hip divided by 4 plus extra 1 inch, I'm just going to chalk it down there and then connect it into a straight line. Now to get your crotch line, like I said, it's your hip measurement divided by 4 plus extra 1 inch. So I'm going to chalk it there and make a straight line. So guys, after doing that, I have my waist, my crotch, and my trouser length. So that's what you need. You just basically need your waist, your crotch, and your trouser length. So at the crotch area, I'm just going to come in here by 2 inches. So I came in by 2 inches and then connected the curve, and then from that point I took it all the way up. So that's what you just need to do. So I came in by 2 inches, like I said, and then connected my curve and then took it all the way up. So what I'll be doing next is working on this side of the pattern. So I just want to give it a little bit of shaping. So what I'll do is from the starting point, I'll come in by 1 inch. So I came in by 1 inch at that point, and then from that 1 inch, I'm just going to connect it to my crotch and take it all the way down. So guys, I'll go ahead now to cut out my fabric. So after cutting out the front, what I'll do is to come down here by 1 inch and then slope it back to the waistline. So from the waist, I'll just connect it back here. So we're good to go. I'll go ahead now to cut out this part as well. So guys, after cutting out the front, for the back, I folded my fabric into 2, placed my front on the back. So the difference between the front and the back is the allowance I'm going to be adding at the back fabric. So on the crotch area, I'm going to be adding 2 inches allowance. I'll add 2 inches here, and then on the waist, I'll add 2 inches. I'll add 2 inches all the way and then connect the crotch together. Then I'll be adding 2 inches all the way down. So I'll chalk 2 inches all the way down, then I'll connect it from that crotch all the way down. So what we'll do next is to add 1.5 inches on that back area. So you extend the back with 1.5 inches. So I extended it 1.5 inches. I connected it to the waistline, just as you can see. We are good to go. I'll go ahead now to cut out the back. So guys, after cutting out the fabric, I have 2 pieces for the front and 2 pieces for the back, as you can see. So what I'll be doing next is to cut out my pocket. For the pocket, at the waist area, I'll come down by 2 inches. So I came down by 2 inches and I chalked it at that point. So I'll go ahead now to notch that 2 inches area. So I'll notch it, and then after notching, we're going to be cutting out pieces for the pocket. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut out my fabric. As you can see, I have 4 pieces. So what I have here is the length of the pocket is 8.5 inches and the wideness of the pocket is 9 inches. So I'll go ahead now to add the pocket to the fabric. So that notched line that I have there, I'll place my pieces right side facing each other, stitch using 1/2 inch for this. I'll repeat same process for this other part, place it and stitch, and do the same thing for the back as well. So guys, after adding my pocket to it, I'm just going to place the front and front together, stitch using 1/2 inch all the way down to the crotch. I'll repeat same thing for the back as well. I'll place my back together. So I'm placing the front and the front, the back and the back. So I'll stitch the crotch area from the waist to the crotch 1/2 inch all the way down to the crotch. So I'll place them together right side facing each other after stitching. So what I'll be doing next is I'm going to use 1 inch to stitch from here, then stitch curving my pocket, then take it all the way down 1 inch. I'll repeat same thing here. I'll use 1 inch and then curve the pocket stitching and then take it 1 inch all the way down. So I'm going to be joining the crotch area together. I'll place them right side facing each other, stitch 1 inch all the way down. So guys, after doing that, this is what it looks like. So what I'll be doing next is checking what I have all around my waist. So I placed my tape and checked what I have all around. So guys, what we'll be doing next is cutting out the band. So for the band, I'm not going to use this fabric. I'm just going to cut out 4 inches from it. So I'll go ahead now to cut out 4 inches for my band. After cutting out the 4 inches, what I'll do is fold my fabric into 2. After folding my fabric into 2, I'm going to be stitching this part using 1/2 inch, and then I'll be adding the band to the pants. So I'll go ahead now to stitch all around, leaving 1/2 inch where the casing is going to pass through. So for the elastic, my elastic is very stretchy, so I'll take my waist measurement minus 6 inches. So the waist I'm working with is 30 minus 6 inches is 26. So I'll cut out my elastic 26 inches. So I'll go ahead now to cut out the elastic. So guys, after cutting out the elastic, what we'll be doing is passing the elastic into the pants. So you can see the 1 inch, I left 1 inch where the elastic is going to pass through. So you can see the opening that I have there. So what I'll do is to pass my elastic. So I'll pass my elastic into the elastic casing and then weave all around. So I'll go ahead now to pass it all around, and then after doing that, I'll place it this way and then stitch it. Make sure the stitching is very tight. So guys, after stitching, I'm going to close up the area that I opened initially. So I'll close it up and then weave my pants. So I'll weave the pants, iron the pants, and then show us the end result. So guys, this is the end result. This is what it looks like. It's not my size. I just wait for you guys to see the feet. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Please do not forget to subscribe, like this video, drop a comment, and I'll see you in my next class. Bye.